My hoopty was filled and I was armed. It was back to the warehouse to plunder some materials. In a crate was waiting every survivor's wet dream. The sledgehammer. Contain your jealousy. I'm not usually this lucky. Besides my big score, I got everything I needed to slap together my very own shack in the woods. Just like the Unabomer. Unlike Uncle Ted, I embrace technology. So next on my list was a generator, and I knew just where to find one. You can find all sorts of stuff in storage units. One time I even found a stash of hotties. I'll find you one day, my sweets. One day. I found one generator. Then another. The fuck? A third one. Are you for real right now? 4! It's like Groundhog's Day in here. I know what you're thinking.
Oh, Hev, you carried them all by yourself? You're so strong.
Yeah, that's spot on. Good job.
My back.
It was finally off to my hideaway. I guess you could say I retreated to the forest. All day was spent chopping and sawing. Last time I saw this much wood, I was stuck in a tent with my scoutmaster. Eventually I started putting up walls, and before long, my shack was stacked. Still needed windows, flooring, and furniture though, so it was back to looting. If it wasn't nailed down, it was coming with me. And if it was nailed down, I had a hammer. Hell, I even scored a satellite dish in a box. I don't know what I'll use it for, but I took it. I was even ripping up the shag. I hadn't handled this much carpet since my last trip to the Velvet Tassel. I decided to cut out the middleman and went straight to the store. I guess the fiends had the same idea. I mean, was this an appliance shop or a morgue? In the end, the only things battered were the zombies and the back of my pants. All this for a washer-dryer combo? Totally worth it. Think about how much space I'll save. This pussy palace was furnished. Don't laugh at that. It was sexist. Perhaps it was a dick domicile instead. What good's a shack if you starve to death? So I laid down a boundary, dug up some dirt, spread some seed, and laid out some traps. A regular Johnny Homestead over here. There was only one problem. I didn't know how to use generators. I mean, who does? Electricians? Ha! Nerds. And so, I was off on another adventure. This time, for literature. A bookshop seemed like the most likely of places, but you'd be dead wrong. Next, I checked the school. Let me tell you, kids keep a lot of weird shit in their desk. I tried the storage lockers again, this time using my universal key. I about shit when I opened the door and 4 figures were staring back at me. No magazine, but you bet your ass I took a mannequin home. I stopped at the liquor store on the way home. Figured I could pick up a bottle instead of returning completely empty-handed. There was a surprise party waiting for me in the crapper. You almost got me, guys. Maybe next time. That magazine was out there. If it wasn't in Muldraugh, I'd have to look elsewhere.